Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another video. Unless it's not morning for you, but it's morning for me at the time of uploading this video. Today we're going to figure out why Gigok doesn't understand why Gacha players hate each other so much. I have a pretty good idea why they hate each other so much, but let's figure out why he doesn't understand it, and we'll try and explain to him why. It is what it is in this community.
Imagine Amphorius with Wuwa presentation. I mean, Wuwa is great. Wuwa is also a newer game as well. One thing I don't understand is... what the is going on with what is essentially the Gacha wars. That's one thing that I never really understood.
So, the reason why Genshin Impact and Wuwa are such a competitive duo is because Genshin feels probably threatened by Wuwa to a degree. Supposedly the story is better, the combat is better, the world exploration is better, a lot faster with the flying mechanism, and so on and so forth. And there's going to be things where Genshin says they do things better, and I'm sure there's things that Genshin does better, but let's continue.
The fucking, I guess, tribalism, like holy shit, whenever I post a VOD or something of me playing one of the story missions, I just can't go into the comment section.
I would say both communities are absolute horseradish. Not all of them. It's always a minority that speaks the loudest, but especially for Genshin, and I'm sure Wu was getting there too. It's just a very, very toxic fan base where they suck the company's pepperoni non-stop and will defend it regardless of how trash it is. And I know Wuwa isn't perfect either. It's got its bad parts of the game where they need to work on. Obviously, Genshin has parts of the story that they need to work on, which is get rid of Paimon, kill her off as soon as possible. But yeah.
All the times I'm just like, why are people arguing about, and I've seen some comments being like, yo, he played this story because he was sponsored, but he played that story unsponsored. That means he likes that story, that game more rather than this game. And I'm like,
what the flip? Yeah, remember guys, if you do sponsored gameplay, it instantly means that you like the game less. I don't think I would take a sponsor if I don't seem interested in the game. Unless, of course, the price is right. Then I'd be like, we'll give it a shot. But I would be hinting the whole time while playing is like, oh, wow, the characters are amazing. Man, the gameplay is tremendous.
Like, can I just not enjoy both of them? Can I not just enjoy both of them?
I think everyone has the absolute right to enjoy both of them. But sometimes the community is like, no, you can't like Weathering Waves. You can only like Genshin Impact. I don't understand why you like Weathering Waves. It's a mortal enemy. It's the Hitler. It's the Hitler.
It's super fucking weird. Can I not just enjoy both of them for different reasons?
I think it's just like that in all gaming. Like with Call of Duty and Battlefield, those two have always been rivals, even though they're significantly different.
It's because, like, the last time I saw something like this, it reminds me of the OG console wars. It's like the new...
I feel like console wars is still a thing, but it's definitely dying off. I think console wars from the very beginning was absolutely stupid. Like, we're all playing games that we enjoy, so, like, who cares? One might be better for you, but then the other console is better for the next person. Same thing with Genshin and Wuwa.
Age console wars. Remember back when the console wars existed and people were like, okay, you had to be a PlayStation kid, a Nintendo kid, or an Xbox kid, and people were almost religiously following whatever console they had.
I'm gonna say this, there's no reason to be a pepperoni sucker for one company. I'll never personally be loyal to a single company. It's like with me with phones. I'll switch between Samsung, iPhone, and then other things I'll just switch between different things. I don't think it's a good idea to be dedicated to just one company, because each company or each product and all this stuff, they all have their own benefits and not benefits. So it's fun to look around a little bit.
And then now every game is available on most consoles, so the console wars kind of died. And then I feel the spirit of that has been transposed into gacha games with all of these AAA gacha games. People are like really, really loyal to whatever gacha game they are playing at that time. And To me, that's even fucking wilder because it's a free it's free, it's a free game. You're not locked into one singular console.
Yeah, but the reason why, geez, I couldn't speak there. The reason why a lot of these people potentially are super loyal to, let's say, Genshin Impact is because they've probably spent hundreds of dollars, if not thousands or more, and they need to justify why now this game is the best because they've put so much money into it and they can't mentally cope with just abandoning a game they spent so much money on. I've spent, I think it was over $2,000 Canadian on Genshin Impact. I wish I never did. I don't really play any Hoyo game anymore. I don't play Genshin. I don't play the Trailblazing one, and I've cut back extremely on ZZZ. I'm just not a fan of the company anymore. ZZZ is all right, but the company just, it's too disgusting, too greedy, and I just can't. I can't agree with that way of making business.
It's a free-to-play game, my guy. You can play both. You know, it's free. Okay, free to play.
And I guess I would consider myself a hardcore tourist on ZZZ. Like, I'll play it every other patch and do some story. And then I would say I'm just a normal tourist on Wuwa. I've come now really to the point where I just do the story. And from time to time, I'll do some side things. But majority of the time, I'm just focusing on the story. And I think that's the best way to play a gacha game. There's no reason. If you want to get everything done, obviously do everything. But after you complete everything and you're going in there just to collect random materials, I feel like you could be using your time a bit more efficiently. But that's my opinion. At the end of the day, you do your thing.
Time isn't free, gone. Okay, that's true. And what's wild to me is that hanging out with some of the teams behind this, everyone behind the scenes, I think they're just friends with each other. It's like,
oh, I didn't even think of that, but yeah, no, that's completely understandable. I don't see why the developers from each company, like the game designers and all that stuff, I don't see why they have to hate each other. I think it's good that Wuwa and Genshin are in a bit of a fighting ground, I guess. As long as it stays in a healthy way, which obviously it's not in a healthy way, but if it could get into a healthy way, it would benefit both games because they would have to both become better to outmatch the other one, which Wuwa's done an extremely good job on, and Genshin's Genshin.
like I'm pretty fucking sure the Woowa team and like the different like Hoyoverse teams are actually just friends with each other behind the scenes. The teams working on them. The gacha industry is not that big. Devs are best friends. I know all of this rivalry. The fucking teams behind it, they don't give a shit about this.
No, they're just like, money.
It's the fans that just want wars with each other. They are very open about it. So all of this is complete. All of this rivalry is completely just in the player base. They're just eating popcorn behind the scenes. This is what happens when games don't have PvP, man. Look, you can enjoy multiple games at once, man. There are games that can pop off at different points in the game.
I think a small handful of people that are normally super loud forget that you can play other games. It's like a guy playing Call of Duty and that's the only game he'll ever play. Or a guy plays Genshin and that's the only game he'll play. Or just sticks within the Hoyo boundary with their games. And it's like, no, any other game? No, that's a gacha game as well. That's satanic. Hitler, kill it. Genshin, Hoyo only.
There can be games that have different strengths, different weaknesses. I don't have time for that shit. I just play what I enjoy. And sometimes I get paid to play games.
I think, yeah, if you're a kid, go ahead, make a rivalry. Ooh, this game's better than this game, but this console's better than this console. But like, if you're in your 20s, like mid 20s or older than that, 30s, 40s, whatever, and you're still bickering and saying, oh, Xbox is better than PlayStation, or Hoyo is better than Wuwa. Just, I feel like you should probably reevaluate your life and see where you're at, and maybe consider growing up a little bit.
And
if it's obviously a little for fun thing, like a little tease once in a while with a friend, out of a joke, it's okay. But if you genuinely have an issue with people playing something else or on something else, in those age range, you should definitely reevaluate some things.
As a bonus, I enjoy most of the games that I play because, as you can see, I would be playing these games anyway, and I think that it is a nice bonus that I occasionally get paid to play them, and I continue to play them in my own free time.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, play what you want. If you don't enjoy a game, don't stick with it just because you might have spent money on it when you did enjoy it. And play games you enjoy, for crying out loud, because that's the point of gaming. If you've enjoyed a game, let's say for a year, and you slowly lose interest in it, it's okay to go to the next game. And if a community gets mad at you for that, well, that's on them. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give this clip channel a like and a subscribe if you enjoy the clip. Obviously, go to the main guy himself. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good one. I turned a 3-minute video into like 11 minutes. Not bad. Okay, you guys have a good one. God bless you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.